So when we are churning the samudram, lot of dirt came out. Just like how when we sit in meditation, lot of dirt comes out from inside. Because what we are involved with day-to-day activities, that comes out first. It is very difficult to handle that. So when they were finding it so difficult to handle the poison, they ran to Shiva, Maheshwara. And Shiva, without thinking twice, he decided to drink it. Because he just wanted at that particular point of time to save everybody. So when you are in trouble, when mental thoughts come up, again you have to depend on Ishvara or Bhagavan or Krishna. That's what it's trying to say. Only then you will be able to cross over that. So how do you put it? Yadi dhyana samaye kleshah bhavati anubhavati, then tarhi ishwarasya dhyanam karaniyah. You have to do ishwarasya dhyanam. Only then you will cross over. That's what it means. So this is the purport of that shloka. So now,
one last sentence.
Is there a last sentence there?
Something yuvakaha I saw.
आम महोदय, यदि युवका शांतिं न इच्छन्ति तर्हि जीवनं व्यर्थमेव खलु.
Astu, let us see. What is the sentence?
विंशतिः
पठतु कृपया.
अन्ते.
दृश्यते वा?
आम महोदय.
पठतु.
युवकाः यदि शान्ति न इच्छन्ति तर्हि जीवनं व्यर्थमेव खलु.
What is the meaning?
Means if youngsters do not have peace, do not desire for peace, then is their life waste?
Is it not?
Okay, is it
the life is waste, isn't it? Khalu.
Okay.
Isn't it? That's what it means. If they don't desire peace, their life is wasted, isn't it? That's what it means.
Okay.
Astu. Samyak. Very good. Uttama pradarshanam. Kripaya kinchit vakyani rachayantu.
यदि बुभुक्षा अस्ति तर्हि भोजनं खादामि.
यदि बुभुक्षा अस्ति तर्हि भोजनं खादामि. अर्थः कः?
If I have a hunger, then I will eat food.
If I have a hunger, then I will eat food. बहु सम्यक्. भुजा भगिनी एकवाक्यं रचयतु.
Tired. Tiredness.
श्रमम् अनुभवन्ति.
यदि श्रमम् अनुभवन्ति तर्हि अनुभवति तर्हि अहं निद्राति.
तर्हि अहं निद्रामि. अहं निद्रामि. तर्हि अहं निद्रामि. Then anybody else? Paramanand Mahodaya, try.
Yadi, what is thirst?
Yadi pipasa bhavati
tarhi
jalam
pibami.
Pibami. Yadi pipasa is actually a different form of kriya padam. To feel thirsty is something else. Trishna is tired. Trisha Trisha. Yadi Trisha. We will check that. Okay. Trishna is tiredness. Trisha should be thirsty. Pipasa is a form of this thing, verb. So it is it cannot be. I don't think it can be used before bhavati. So I have a doubt. Anyways, we will
Pipasa is Pipasa is noun, Mahodaya.
yeah, you can't use it before bhavati. You can say Shrigalaha Pipasa, Kakaha Pipasa.
तो पिपासा संज्ञा अस्ति, तो भवति I think is fine.
Okay.
So
I have to check
pipasita,
that.
I think pipasita is adjective, so that we can't use. But pipasa, I think we can. Yadi pipasa bhavati.
I have
Because
to
we
check
say,
that.
because we say kakasya pipasa, kakasya pipasa asti.
Kaka's the belonging, the thirst of the kaka. So okay, okay, maybe.
So kakasya pipasa asti, to yadi pipasa asti, sounds fine.
Okay, we will see, because does it change? My question is, does it change to another vibhakti? So I have to check that. Okay, we will check that. Anyways, Sharda Vani Bhagini, you have any this thing sentence?
Not getting.
यदि अहं शिशुं समीपे भवामि तर्हि शिशुः न रोदिति.
When I am near my kid, then the kid doesn't cry.
यदि वृष्टि भवति बहिः न गमिष्यामि.
यदि वृष्टिः भवति तर्हि अहं बहिः न गच्छामि.
न गमिष्यामि, न गच्छामि.
न गच्छामि, न गमिष्यामि. सम्यक् एव. शारदा भगिनी.
यदि शिक्षकाः अस्ति तर्हि छात्रः उत्तमं पठति. Sorry, पठति.
पठन्ति. छात्राः मीन्स् पठन्ति. शिक्षकाः मीन्स् सन्ति.
Teacher.
अस्ति नास्ति. शिक्षकाः सन्ति तर्हि छात्राः उत्तमरीत्या पठन्ति. उत्तमरीत्या पठन्ति. So there uttamam has to be used properly. The dvitiya vibhakti may not fit there. It's not an object. Uttama is not an object there. Okay. So how will they study? They will study well. So it is an answer for how. How will they study? So you are defining the quality. How will they study? So uttamaritya pathanti. That's how it is. Okay. You are using it like an instrument. By, by being excellent is used as like that they study. Uttamaritya. Astu. Very good. We will move forward. Anything, any doubts? Samshayah santi va? You have to keep practicing, okay? It's very commonly used in our day-to-day life. If you practice, you will do well. Then you will do well. Abhyasam.
यदि अभ्यासम कुर्वन्ति तर्हि सम्यक् भविष्यति.
कार्यं कर्तुं शक्नोति.
कार्यं कर्तुं शक्नोति.
और शक्नोमि. सम्यक् ज्ञानं वर्धते. Okay, yeah, very good. Astu, we'll move to the next topic. This is not the one. सङ्गणकं दृश्यते वा?
दृश्यते महोदय.
आम्.
अस्तु, अद्य वयं किञ्चित् पुनरावलोकनं कुर्मः. झटिति पठतु, त्वरेण पठतु. Little bit faster. We'll just go through these things, okay, before we go to the new topic. अस्तु, पूजा भगिनी पठतु कृपया.
संक्षेपम्. कारन्तः अ आ इ ई उ ऋ and pullinga, strilinga, napunsangalinga. With a Ramah, Ramo, Ramaha, Ramam, Ramo, Raman. Strilinga is not given. Napunsakalinga is Jnanam, Jnane, Jnanani. Jnanam, Jnane, Jnanani.
Strilinga, usually it is akara. Rama, Sita, everything is akara. It's not akara. Akara akaranta pullinga shabda. This is akaranta napumsakalinga. So this is akaranta
strilinga. Rama, Rame, Ramaha, Ramam, Rame, Ramaha. Ramaha.
Rama, Rame, Ramaha. Ramam, Rame, Ramaha. Okay, Rama is different, Rama is different. Remember, Rama is just akaranta pullinga. Whereas Rama is akaranta strilinga. So this is important because you will be writing the karta and the karma padam based on this. Ramaha Ramam pashyati. Rama is looking at Rama. So Rama becomes the object there. So Ramaha is the karta there. So Ramaha is looking at Rama. Rama is the object. So Ramam, you can't write Rama pashyati. You have to say Ramam pashyati. Okay? Ramaha Ramam pashyati. And if you have to say Rame, two Ramas are there. Rame Ramam pashyati. Two Ramas are looking at Rama. One Rama. If it is many Rama, Ramau. And I mean two Ramas, Ramau. Many Ramas, Raman. So you have to know this pattern. The first line is used as the karta. Prathama vibhakti. The second line is used as the karma padam. Dvitiya vibhakti.
Okay. Ikaranta pullinga shabda Hari, Hari, Hariyaha. And Dvitiya vibhakti is Harim, Hari, Harim.
You should observe whether it is Raswa or Dirgha. Harihi, Harihi. Harihi.
Hari, Hariyaha. Harim, Hari, Harin.
Harim, Hari, Hareen. Where the ikara is, you should watch. Harim. You can't say harim. Then you will write harim, which is wrong. Harim. Hari.
Hari.
Hareen. The pratama and dvitiya of dvitiya, dvivachana is the same. Here also it is the same. Here also it's the same. It doesn't change. So
Okay.
only the eka vachana and the bahuvachana forms changes.
Then matihi, mati, matyaha, strilinga.
Matihi. There's no mati. Matihi.
Matihi, mati, matyaha, strilinga. And dvitiya is vibhakti is matim, mati, matihi.
What is the meaning of mati? Kopi janati va?
Intellect.
Forehead.
Intellect.
Intellect. Mati. Buddhi.
Buddhi.
Okay.
Buddhimat. Buddhimati. Buddhiman. It has come from that. Okay.
And Napunsakalinga Ikaranta is Vari, Varini, Varini, and Vari. Tvitiya Vibhakti is again Vari, Varini, and Varini.
Here there's no confusion. It's the same. It repeats.
Same, yeah. And Ikaranta Strilinga is Gauri, Gauryoha, Gauryaha.
Gauryav.
Gauryo. Gauryaha. And Dvitiya is Gaurim, Gauryaha, Gauri.
Gauryav.
Gauryo, Gauri.
Gaurihi.
Gaurihi.
You should look at it properly. You will get confused between the ikaranta pullinga shabda. There is an ikaranta strilinga shabda. Then there is an ikaranta strilinga shabda. Lakshmi, Gauri, all this. Okay. So you have to see there is a difference. Mati shabda and Gauri shabda are two different shabdas. And how do they decline? Matihi. This is Gauri. This is a
Visarga.
Visarga. And Gauri. Gauriyau. Mati. It doesn't have au. It is Mati. Gauriyaha. This is Matyaha. More or less same. Then Matim. This Mati just declines as Matim. It doesn't become Matim. Matim. Whereas Gauri is same, similar to Gauri, Gaurim. Here it is Gauriyau. This is just Mati. This is Gauriyau. And Gauriyaha becomes Gaurihi. Gaurihi. Okay. Here also Matihi. Ramaha.
Nari, Grihini, they are like Gauri, isn't it? Nari, Grihini, Nadi.
Grihini.
Grihini.
Nari. Vidyarthi. All that. Astu. Patatu.
Ukarantaha, Linga Shabda, Guruhu, Guru, Guruvaha. Dvitiya is Gurum, Guru, Gurun.
Here also you should be careful about the ukara. Guruhu, Guru. Guravaha. There's no visarga here. Guru, Guravaha. Gurum, Guru, Gurun. Astu. Patatu.
Trilinga, Denuhu, Denu, Denvaha. Denu, Denu, Denuhu.
See, only this Denuhu is different, similar to Guru. Only this part, Bahuvachana Rupam of Dvitiya Vibhakti changes in Denuhu because it's a Strilinga Shabda. Denuhu. Mostly when you see the Strilinga Shabda, Dvitiya Vibhakti, it will have this Visarga. Mostly. Everywhere it has it. It doesn't become un, gurun, harin. It doesn't become like that. It is denu.
And Napumsakalinga is Madhu, Madhu, Madhuni. And Dvitiya Vibhakti is Madhu, Madhu, Madhuni. And
महोदय एक संशय अस्ति मधु it is madhu madhuni like varini.
Let me check.
No or no, he's asking.
There is a possibility. I was having that. Is it correct? But let's see. Yes, madhuni, madhuni, madhuni. This is not correct. This is not correct. We will change it here so that you will remember.
Chota u, laghu u, madhu ni.
Madhu
ni. Astu Mahoday.
This also repeats.
Mahoday.
Correct.
Madhuni.
Madhuni.
अस्तु धन्यवादः महोदय अस्तु पठतु
ऋकार पिता पित्रौ
पितरौ
पितरौ पितरः द्वितीय is
पितरः very important because we keep using this in our day-to-day conversations. So pitarah, pita,
pita, pita, pitarau, pitaraha. And Dvitiya is pitaram, pitarau, pitrun,
pitrun,
and
there is a
Strilinga
ukara which is dheerga. Pitrun.
Okay.
Why is it rikaranta? Whereas here you don't see any
rikara.
rikara.
There's a r sound there.
No. Pratipadikam. You all remember Pratipadikam? Pitra Shabda it is. Pitra Shabda. And it declines as Pita, Pitarau, Pitara. Pitra Shabda. When you are saying Rikaranta, Pullinga Shabda, Pitra, you should say. Pitra. Then that declines as Pita, Pitarau, Pitara. Pratipadikam is Pitra. Okay. Yeah, here also it is not Mata. Pratipadikam is Matra. Matra Shabda.
Mata, Matrau, Mataraha. And Dvitiya is Mataram, Matarau, Mataram, Matarau, Matrunaha. Matruhu.
If you observe that Dvitiya Vibhakti here also, it has a Visarga. Did you see? All this has a Visarga in a Strilinga. So that you remember. Matruhu, Matarau, Mataram, Vande Mataram. Vande Mataram. We say that, right? Mataram Vande. That's the meaning. It's used as a Dvitiya Vibhakti. Astu. Agre. Charamaha. Etad patatu. Paramanand Mahodaya.
Sarvanam. Sharma. Pulinga, Strilinga, Napumsalinga. Tada,
Tad.
Tad,
Tad shabdah.
Tad Shabdaha.
Mm.
Saha, Tau,
Mm.
Te.
Mm.
Tam, Tau, Tan.
Mm. So
Strilinga.
when is it used? Tam tau tan.
Tam, Tau, Tan. Yes, it is. That's Dvitiya Vibhakti.
Dvitiya vibhakti. When is it used? What is how is it used?
Is it? I'm not sure.
It's an object. The second Dvitiya vibhakti is always an object. So can you think of an example where it can be used? How it will be used?
So you could say Pulinga example. You make the boy the object. So Balikaha, Balikam. What is it?
Pashyati.
Pashyati.
Pashyati. Balika, there's no balikaha. Then it is many. Then it will become pashyanti. So balika, balakam, pasyanti. Pashyati. Right? Balika, balakam, pashyati. That balakam can be a sarvanama, pronoun. Tam pashyanti. If you want to say using a pronoun, tam pashyanti. You can say tam balakam pashyanti. That boy. Tam balakam pashyanti. Tam balakam pashyanti. Okay?
You can say sa tam pashyati.
Sorry? Sa?
Say tam pashyati.
Not only, this tam need not be used when you have a karta as a sarvanama. It's not like that. It can be the boy is looking at that girl. You want to specify that girl, then you don't know the name of the girl. You can say tam pashyati, tam, that girl, that boy, tam pashyati, those two boys, tau pashyati, many boys, tan pashyati. So you have already described like in a story. Rama.
So can it be tau balakau taha balika pashyanti?
You can. What are two boys? What did you say? Two boys are looking at many. Tau balaka. So you should be very clear. Tau you are using as karta or you are using it karma?
Karta. Tau balakau.
Tau balakau.
Taha balikaha pashyanti.
Pashyanti, will it be pashyanti? The kriya will follow the karta. So karta is already a dvitiya. Dvivachana. So the kriya will be
Pashyataha.
Pashyataha. So tau balakau pashyataha. Then kim pashyataha?
Taha balikaha pashyataha.
Taha. You are using this object. Taha balikaha va. Then yes, taha balikaha pashyataha. Correct. Balikaha will be the dvitiya vibhakti there. Correct. When it is one girl, what will it be then?
Tam balika.
Tam
balika.
Balika va. Balika is Pratama vibhakti. Balikam.
Balikam.
Then this tam will act as an adjective to balikam. Visheshana Rupa. You will carry the Sarvanama Pada as an adjective. Balikam. Tam balikam. Those two. That girl. Tam balikam is looking at that girl. Girl becomes an object. So girl will be in Dvitiya Vibhakti. So Balikam it will be. If you want to use the Sarvamana Nama Pada for it, it will be Tam Balikam Pashyati. So if it is two boys they are seeing, Tau Balakau Tam Balikam Pashyataha. That's what it will be.
Okay.
Okay. So that's how you use it. Astu. Patatu. Paramanand Mahodaya.
Strilinga. Sam te taha. Sam te taha. Napumsakalinga. Tat te tani. Tat te tani. Prashnavachaka. Kaha. Kau ke. Kam kau kan. Strilinga. Ka ke kaha. Kam ke kaha. Napumsakalinga. Kim ke kani. Ke kani. Etad. Eshaha.
Etad Shabdaha.
Etad Shabdaha. Eshaha. Etau. Ete. Etam. Etau. Etan. Strilinga.
Eshaha means what?
This.
This. And it is Pullinga Shabda.
Shabda. Yeah.
Sarvanama Shabda.
Strilinga. Esha. Ete. Etaha. Etam. Ete. Etaha. Napumsakalinga. Etat. Ete. Etani. Etat. Ete. Etani.
Bausamyak, you leave this. We'll come back to this. Because it's slightly, there's no point in reading it. We have to make sentences. I would be interested in sentences. So let's move forward. These are all Prashnavachakas. So we have come across Kaha, Ka, Kim, Va, Kutra, Kati. Kati is numbers. When you are handling numbers, how many? Kati, Kada, when, Pratakale, Sayankale, Kim. So you are asking for Karma Padam. In order to get the answer for Karma Padam, you ask Kim on the Kriya. This we have seen. So we will move forward. Today we will go to Kutra. So when you are learning Sanskritam, you need to understand the order. Like, today we'll understand these sentences. Okay, and we'll understand these sentences. Vani Bagini, Patatu Kripaya.
Boy writes.
Boy writes. So boy is the Karta. Writing is Kriya. All of you know this. Right? Correct? Yeah. Now read this.
Boy writes the lesson.
Now, what has been introduced? Karma Padam. Object. What is he writing?
A lesson.
He writes lesson. So the object has been introduced. So here there was Karta and Kriya. Boy writes. Balakaha likhati. Balakaha kim likhati? Patham likhati. Right? This much is clear? This much is clear? Now we are going one step higher. What is this?
Boy writes the lesson at home.
So where is the boy? Karta, what is the position of the Karta? Where is he? There the question comes Putra.
Okay.
Putra, where is he? Here the sentence was Karta. Kaha likhati? Kaha likhati? Balakaha likhati. Very good. Kim likhati?
Balakaha padam likhati.
Balakaha patham likhati. Bahu samyak. बालकः कुत्र लिखति?
बालकः गृहे पाठं लिखति.
Now griham is a napumsakalinga shabda. Griham. Griham becomes grihe. 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 So the position of the karta, it is related to the boy, right? Where the boy is, the position of the boy, karta. The position of the karta is a form which is the saptami vibhakti. Okay, it's the vibhakti, how the karta declines, in what positions, in what is the karta doing, in what are the explanation of this karta, different ways of explaining the karta. You say the boy is at home, and it is that boy, specifically that boy who is at home, who is writing the lesson. So grihe, it is a form. You can't say griha likati. Griham will be the karta, then griham cannot take the position of the, I mean, he is at home and he is writing. So you have to use griham in the form of saptami vibhakti. Where is he writing? He is writing at home, at home. Okay, the position of the karta, grihe. So kutra likati, balakah kutra patham likati, balakah grihe patham likati. Grihe, at home. Now what is the fourth? Padi Bagini Patatu.
Boy writes the lesson by hand at home.
What do you observe here?
How he is writing.
With what? Instrument. Instrument. He is with what is he writing? You can write by hand, you can write by pen, you can write, even though you are using your hand, you can specifically say with a lekhani. He is writing, right? So you can use different instruments here. So that instrument is always in the third case that we are not handling today, but just remember. So with what? When they say with what is the boy writing? With by hand, with something. So that is the instrument. It is tritiya vibhakti. So there the question will change. Kena, hasta, hastam, kena. By what he is writing? Kena likati, hastena likati. Hastena. The form changes. Okay. So that you don't have to learn now. When we come to vibhaktis, we learn, but you have to understand the questions, how you make the questions, from where it is coming, what is the derivation. Okay. Astu. Etatapi patatu.
Boy writes the lesson by hand at home for the teacher.
So if you see in all these sentences, it is the description about the boy only. Karta is standing strong. It's about the boy only. Now he was at home, he was writing, he's writing with his hand instrument. Now for whom is he writing?
For the teacher.
For the teacher. So the form of the teacher will change there. For the teacher. Thus the teacher, even though it will be a pullinga or a strilinga, it has a different form. Shikshikayai for shikshakaya for the male teacher or a female teacher, depending upon the gender of the teacher, it will change. Okay. So kasmai for whom, if it is a pullinga, kasyai for whom, if it is a strilinga, the questions also will change. The question also will say change. Kasmai, tasmai for him, for the god. Devayai, devaya, devaya, devyai. Devi means devyai namaha, for Devi. Devaya for Deva. Like that the form will change. Okay. So this is for whom. Next. Pani Bagini Patatu.
Boy writes the lesson by hand at home for the teacher from the subject book.
Now what do you observe?
From the term has come from the subject book. So,
from what? Tasmat. From what? From what? So then from will take another form. The subject book. Vishaya Pustakah. The Vishaya Pustakam, whatever it is, Pustakam is Napumsakalinga. So Vishaya Pustakam will take the form of from. So Vishaya Pustakat. It will be Panchami Vibhakti. From. Okay. So this is dative. This is for. This is from. Okay. Now read this.
Geeta's boy writes the lesson by hand at home for the teacher from the subject book. So whose boy?
What do you observe?
The whose boy? Geeta's boy that is coming.
Now the karta is directly it is talking about the karta possessive, like Geeta's boy. So this will not fall under karakas. Karakas are these only. This seventh, the what we call the Shashti Vibhakti, possessive declension, will not be a karaka. Karaka means the anything action and anything information about the karta. This is talking directly about the possessive vibhakti. So this will not be a karaka. This will be different. It will stand out from the other vibhaktis. Okay, Geeta's boy. Geeta's boy. Geetayah putraha. It will be different. Okay, this knowledge you have to have when you are learning the questions kutra, kim, all that. When you're learning these questions, you should have this knowledge. So read this also, Bhagini. Boy writes.
Boy writes who?
Who writes?
Boy writes.
Boy writes. Then.
Boy writes the lesson. What? What does he write? Boy writes the lesson at home. So where does he write? Boy writes the lesson by hand at home. With or what the boy writes the lesson. Boy writes the lesson by hand at home for the teacher. For whom the boy writes. Boy writes the lesson by hand at home for the teacher from the subject book. From where the boy writes. Yes, boy writes the lesson by hand at home for the teacher from the subject book. Whose?
So whose boy? So directly it is changing the form of the karta itself. So that is why this stands out. The remaining things are all about the karta. It doesn't change the form of the karta. The other things keep changing. With what he writes, for whom he writes, from whom he writes, from which book he writes, all that about the karta. Here that karta itself changes, so this is standing out. This is slightly different. When we say karakas, we only say about the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and the seventh. The sixth, Shashti Vibhakti, even though it talks about the karta, it is not considered as the karaka. Okay, it is not directly talking. Directly it hits the karta itself. So the karta form itself changes. Understood?
Yes.
This much is clear?
Yes.
Yes? Astu. So now in English, we call it Sharda Bhagini Patatu. What is the cases we call in English?
Boy writes. Who writes nominative?
It's a nominative case.
Nominative.
Okay? Yeah.
Boy writes the lesson. What he writes? Accusative case. Boy writes a lesson at home. Where he writes? Locative case. Boy writes a lesson by hand at home. With or by what? Instrumental case. Boy writes the lesson by hand at home for the teacher. For whom he writes. Dative case. Boy raised a lesson by hand at home for the teacher from the subject book. From where he writes. Ablative
case.
Ablative case. Gita boy writes a lesson by
Gita's boy.
Gita's boy writes a lesson by hand at home for the teacher from the subject book. Whose boys? Genitive case, possessive case.
So in all this, what do you see the difference between this sentence and these all? Can you tell me? Can any of you tell me what is the thing you see? Different observations. You need to understand.
Is the subject different? The first 6 and the last one.
Sorry?
The boy is the subject. Verse 6, and Gita seems to be the subject in the last one.
Correct. Gita's boy. It is describing whose boy. Whereas here, all the boys, whatever you have spoken about, and the writing remains the same. It is all talking about where the writing is happening, with what the writing is happening, from where the boy is writing, for whom that boy is writing. So the kriya remains the same and the karta is the same, and you are using different cases to describe where the kriya is happening and with respect to the karta. Here, the karta belongs to somebody. It is describing whom he belongs to. Gita's boy. Okay, it is describing whom he belongs to. Possessive genitive. So, here not much prominence. Okay, writing is done. Lesson is writing. By hand he is writing. But who is this boy? He belongs to Gita. So there is a difference. Do you see that? All of you? You observe the difference. So this you should keep in mind. Okay? Astu. So this table is important. You keep this before you are learning the questions. You have to keep this table in mind. Deepak Mahodaya, Patatu Kripaya.
Mahodaya. Kriya, action, subject of action, who is karta. Object of action, denoted by what, is karma. Instrument of action, with or what kriya is done, that is karanam. Recipient of the action, for whom the action is being done, that's sampradhan karak. Point of separation of source, so point of separation of source of the kriya, where the kriya is coming from, action is coming from where, that's the fifth vibhakti, apadanam karak. Location of the action, when where the action is happening, when the action is happening, that's saptami vibhakti, adhikaranam karak.
So you have to remember these names: karta, karma, karanam, sampradhanam, apadanam, adhikaranam. Vrikshat patram patati. From the tree, the patram is falling. Vrikshat will be in which vibhakti?
Panchami, apadanam.
Panchami. Because there is a separation. From the tree, something is falling. From the tree. So, vrikshat patram patati. So, when there is a separation, it will automatically be apadanam. Apadanam. Boy is giving, the father is giving the boy money. So, father will be the karta because he is the giver. So, pita. Pita Dhanam dadati. Whom is he giving the money? Putraya. 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 Putra will change its case for the son. Okay, so this is sampradhanam. So you may have to remember this very well. Karta, karma, karanam, instrument. With what is he giving money? He is giving money with his hand. Hastena. With his hand. Hastena. Okay, hasta will change its case. Everywhere you can't use the same case, right? Then doesn't make sense at all. So you have to use the case as per the sentence. Then karta, karma, karanam, sampradhanam. Sampradhanam itself has dhanam in it.
Dhanam.
Dhanam, to give without thinking that it is mine. Dhanam, that is the right kind of dhanam. When you're giving, you have to forget about it. That doesn't belong to you. Then apadanam, separation. When you're giving, the separation also is there. Like from something you're taking out and giving. That from what? From that which you're taking out will take the fifth vibhakti. And adhikaranam is obviously where it is. Place, on which, in which. All that, yam, among, all that comes in adhikaranam. Okay, these things you have to keep in mind. Keep practicing. Karta, karma, karanam, sampradhanam, apadanam, adhikaranam. Okay, karta is nominative. Karma is accusative. Karanam is instrumental. Sampradhanam is dative.
Dative.
Apadanam is
ablative.
Ablative. Adhikaranam is locative.
Locative.
Locative. And when you have Shashti Vibhakti,
Sambandh. Possessive.
Sambandha is possessive. Possessive. Sambandha is possessive. These things you have to remember. Okay? From
in
here.
In school, we have this kind of where we say कर्ता ने कर्म को करण से संप्रदान के लिए अपादान से अधिकरण में पर संबोधन है हो.
Correct. That we used to practice it, right? Even though we knew what we are doing or not, I don't know. We just used to practice like a rhyme. Kartane, karma ko, karanam se,
संप्रदान के लिए,
for. So that it's easy to remember. That is how. Because those days we didn't know why we were practicing that anyways. So, but then that is why we were practicing. Like kartane, he is doing the action. Karma ko means the object. When you ask him, karma will be the answer. Kena, with what? Karanam will be the answer. Kasmai, sampradhanam will be the answer. Kasmat, from where? Apadanam will be the answer. Then adhikaranam, in what? Kasmin, in what? Okay. Akasya is possessive. From whom? Okay, of belonging to whom? Kasya. That will be the question. So this much you have to know, though we will not cover the vibhaktis. I want you to know this before we go to putra. Otherwise, you will be thinking, where is this, all these topics coming from? I am not able to connect. Now we will go to putra. Okay? Putra. Puja Bhagini Patatu.
महाविष्णुः पुत्र अस्ति. महाविष्णुः क्षीरसागरे अस्ति.
See, this Shrirasagaraha is what this thing form is it? Sagaram or Sagaraha or Sagara? What is it? What form is it?
I think Sagaraha.
Are you sure, all of you?
the pulling.
Sagaraha. So Sagaraha will take the form of?
Sagare.
Re. So remember, Rama would have taken the form of
Rame.
Rame. With Balakaha will take the form of
Okay.
Balake.
So that much you remember. So in Balaka, in the ocean, that much you have to remember. Kshira Sagare. So now the question is Mahavishnu Kutra Asti, the location. Kshira Sagare Asti. What is the Vibhakti I told you location is?
Saptami.
Saptami, seventh Vibhakti. Okay, we are introducing this because we get the answer for Kutra and we will be able to converse. Conversation, this is very important. Deepak Mahodaya, Kutra asti? Kutra vasati?
Aham England deshe vasami.
England deshe vasami. Aham Bengaluru nagare vasami. Nagare. Pooja Bhagani kutra vasati?
हम अमेरिका देशे वसामि.
Deshe vasami. For that, you have to learn the form. You can't say deshaha vasami. You can't say deshaha vasami. Aham US deshaha vasami. You can't say. It's a wrong formation. So location is always in Saptami Vibhakti. For that we are learning this.
It comes with A most of the time.
Not most, only in Pullinga and Napumsakalinga. In Strilinga, it will change. In Strilinga, it will change. We will see that. We will see that. Astu. Patatu.
कैलासशिखरः कुत्रः अस्ति?
Kutraha na. Kutra.
कुत्र अस्ति? कैलासशिखरः हिमालयपर्वते अस्ति.
Samyak. What is the meaning?
Where is this Kailasha mountain? So Kailasha mountain is in the Himalaya.
So Kailasa Shikaraha is what in the sentence?
Mountain, Kailasha mountain.
What explanation in Sanskritam? This is what Asti. In terms of Kriya, Karta, and
Karma.
Is this karma?
No. What do you call?
What is it? Anybody remembers?
Adhikaran.
Adhikaranam.
Adhikaranam.
Where? Location. Adhikaranam. That's why I said we will remember all these words and we will use it when we are learning. Adhikaranam. Okay? Yeah. Next.
भारतदेशः कुत्र अस्ति? भारतदेशः एशियाखण्डे अस्ति. Where is India located? India is located in Asian continent.
You say where is Bharatadesha? Bharataha located. Because it is Bharata. Yeah. Bharata is located in Asia Khande, continent. Khanda, continent. Okay? Astu.
न्यायाधीशः कुत्र उपविशति? न्यायाधीशः न्यायालये उपविशति. Where does a judge sit? Judge sits in the court. Nyayalaye.
So Nyayadisha is the
judge.
Karta.
Karta.
Upavishati is the
Kriya.
Nyayalaya is the
Adhikarani. Adhikaranam.
Okay. Astu.
Valivardah marge gacchati.
Question.
Valivardah is
question. How do you put it in question?
बलिवर्धः कुत्र गच्छति? बलिवर्धः मार्गे गच्छति.
बहु सम्यक्. What is Balivardah?
This man who sells hay.
The bull. Bull is Balivardah.
Okay.
Bull
So
or
it is
the
a bullock cart. Bullock cart. It's referring
no,
to.
Balivardah is the bull. Bull. Where is the bull going? Bull is going on the road. Balivardah. Bull.
Balivardah. Kamalani kasare santi. Kamalani kutra santi.
Kutraha na.
Kutra santi. Kamalani kasare santi. Means where does this kamala pushpa grow?
Not grow. Santi is exist.
Exist. So Kamala Pushpani exists in mud.
Kasare, pond.
Okay. So it's not mud.
No. Kasaraha is
Pond. Okay.
I think it's a Napumsakalinga, is it not? Kasaram. No, I think it's Pullinga. Kasaraha. Pullinga. Kasare. Yeah.
Hamsaha tadage taranti.
पुनः एकवारं पश्यतु सम्यक् पश्यतु
Hamsaha
वा
Hamsaha tadage taranti. Hamsaha kutra taranti. Where is swan swimming? Swans are swimming in pond. Tadage is also pond, right?
It can be tank also. When you're talking about a tank, no? Tadaga, you can say. Tadaga can be a tank or a pond. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Now, Vani Bhagini. Vani Bhagini, patatu.
Pustakani syute santi. In the bag, right?
So ask the question. The whole purpose is to ask Putra. Pustakaha kutra santi. Syutaha is a what shabda?
Adhikaranam.
Pullinga shabda. Syutaha. Pullinga shabda. So the Pullinga shabda, Saptami Vibhakti will be Syute. Syute. Okay? Yeah.
Sainikaha सीमान्ते रक्षन्ति. Sainikaha kutra रक्षन्ति. The soldiers, where are the soldiers protecting? Soldiers are protecting on the border.
In the border. In or on can be used. So when you are using near the border, in the border, Samipe, when you are using in the context of Samipe, near, in, you use Simante. Simante is border. Sima is border. Sima ante is the end of the border, edge of the border. Okay, Simante. So it comes from Simantaha, taha, antaha. From that it comes. Yeah. Very good.
Sarpaha Valmike nivasanti. Sarpaha kutra nivasanti. The snakes.
Does it ring a bell? Does this ring a bell? Something? Anything you get to know?
It comes from Valmiki. The name Valmiki Guru.
Valmiki, when he was doing tapas, all the ant mounds grew on him. So that's how he got the name Valmiki. So Valmikaha is the ant mound. Valmikaha. Okay. Yeah. Sarpaha Valmike Nivasanti. Sarpaha Kutra Nivasanti.
Shukaha Vrikshe Upavishanti. Shukaha Kutra Upavishanti. The parrots sitting, they are sitting on a tree. Vastrani Udbandake Santi. Vastrani Kutra Santi. It is where Udbandaka means hangers, huh?
Hangers. Udbandaka. Udbandhakaha. Hangers. Okay. Ud is always referring to up, hanging up. Utpitika, on which you sit, slightly elevated. So hangers, they belong to an elevated place, right? So Udbandhaka. Bandhaka is they hold. Bandhanam karoti. They hold. That's why they get the name Udbandhaka. Astu. Sharda Bhagini, patatu कृपया.
Putra Samadhanam Pullinga Ekavachane. Inon Mavishnum Sagare Asti.
Question. Mahavishnuhu kutra asti?
Mahavishnu kutra asti? Shira Sagare Asti. Nyayadisha Nyayalaya Upavishati.
Nyayalaye.
Nyayalaye. Nyayadisha means judge.
Kutra upavishati Nyayadishaha?
In the court.
Nyayalaye. Balivardaha.
Balivarda marge kachati. Balivarga marge means by road.
On the road.
On the road.
Kutra gacchati.
Kutra gacchati, on the road gacchati.
Marge gacchati. The bull is going on the road.
Not bull, cut, ma'am.
Not cart. It is bull.
Pustakani Suta
Kutra santi.
Pustakani Kutra Santi. Pustakani Syute Santi.
Syute. Syute means?
Bag. Amsaha.
Kutra taranti.
Kutra taranti. Amsa pond.
In the pond. Tadage.
Okay.
Bahu samyak. Now I think we have finished all this. I'm moving forward. We have to go to Strilinga Shabda. Okay? Deepak Mahodaya, patatu kripya.
Mahoday. Agnisalakaah petikayam santi.
Do you see the difference?
Matchsticks are in the matchbox. Matchsticks are in matchbox or are in box. Matchsticks are in box.
So
Petikayam santi.
So what is the vivaranam of petikayam?
Petikayam akarant lingam adhikaranam.
Akaranta strilinga. Akaranta strilinga shabda petika. When it is in adhikaranam saptami vibhakti becomes petikayam.
Chhatrayam.
Yeah, if it is Rama, what will it be?
Ramayam.
If it is Balika, what will it be?
Balikayam.
If it is Nadi, what will it be?
Nadyam.
If it is Gauri, what will it be?
Gauryam.
Yes. So this yam, you should all remember for Strilinga Shabda. That's what I am trying to emphasize. Okay. Whereas for
Amma.
Pullinga Shabda, it was A, Balike.
Balake.
Balak, not Balike. It is
Balake.
Balaka,
Balake.
Balake. It was Rama, Rama was Rame.
Balake, Rame, Krisake.
Rame, Adhyapakaha, Adhyapake. It was A. In the will be, or on the will be A for Pullinga. For Strilinga, it is Yam. Okay, this much you should remember. That's what I stopped you. Okay, continue now.
Pustakani utpitikayam santi. Books are on the table. Utpitikayam Satya.
You should ask question. Pustakani kutra santi?
Pustakani kutra santi? Pustakani utpitikayam santi.
Bahu samyak.
Sisuhu kutra nidrati? Sisuhu dolayam nidrati.
What is the meaning?
Child is sleeping in the swing.
Cradle or swing.
Cradle.
Okay, dolayams nidrati.
Balakaah kutra ardra bhavanti. Balakaah varsayam ardra bhavanti. Where are the boys are getting wet? Boys are getting wet in the rain.
Ardra bhavanti.
Ardra bhavanti. Patrani kutra santi. Sorry, patrani kutra santi. Patrani paksalayam santi. Where are the utensils? Utensils are in kitchen.
So pakashala is the this thing word. Pakashala Strilinga Akaranta Strilinga Shabda Pakashala.
Yam.
That will become Yam. Pakashala
Yam santi.
All of you are getting it, right? Understanding it. Okay, very good.
Vastrani kutra santi. Where are the clothes? Vastrani dronyam santi. Clothes are in droni, bucket.
Droni is a?
Droni. Ikarant striling.
Droni. It is Ikarant.
Ikarant. Dronyam.
Like Gauri.
Nadi.
Nadi. Like that. Okay. Astu. Paramanand Mahodaya. Patatu.
Nauka kutra nadyam tarati.
Bahu samyak. What is the meaning?
Where is the boat? And it's in the river.
So this we finished just now. Quickly you read it.
Agnishalakaah petikayam santi.
Agnishalaka. It is Agnishalakaah.
Agnishalakaah.
Matchsticks.
Petikayam santi. Pustakani utpitikayam santi.
You should always say kutra santi, then say utpitikayam santi.
Shishuhu kutras nidrati. Shishuhu dolayam nidrati. Naukaha kutra tarati. Naukaha nadyam tarati.
This is not naukaha. If you say naukaha, it should be what?
And taranti.
This is?
Nauka. Tarati. Vastrani putra santi. Vastrani dronyam santi.
Very good. And Napumsakalinga will be same as Pullinga. Okay. So if somebody is having the problem of staying back, please you can leave and then you can catch up with the video. It will be only 10-15 minutes. If somebody wants to leave, you can leave, okay? Because you'll have that restriction on timings. So don't worry.
I had a question.
Yeah.
Slide 28.
There's a question on slide 28.
Is the yam with the why does it not have the yam?
I got your question. We'll come to that. I understood. It is basically this, what they have put here has to be on the top, yam. This is correct. The other one will not suit because this is not a swara. If this sa is a swara, like a, something to do with a, e, ichhati, asti, then it will be ma here. The dot comes only when there is a consonant here. So that concept we have to learn. We will come to that. This is correct. It's a good catch. But then why it happens? It was put as, because it is cut and paste, right? Pakashala yam. So without thinking that the sa is there, the cut and paste has happened. And I have just copied from the slides. So this yam should be a dot, which goes, the visarga goes on the top because the sa is a consonant. It is not a swara. When there is a swara from a to au. 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 Right? Au. Ammaha. Okay. A to au. Any swara here will make this ma, like before, what we had ma. Asti. If it would have been asti, patram, pakashalayam, asti, then it will be ma here. Because it is santi, the dot is there on the top. Okay? Parmanand Mohodaya, got it? Did you understand? Very good. That topic had to be covered. I thought when I was not there, the slides had covered it. I have to go through in the class. So we will do that. We will do that topic. Now you do quickly with Napumsakalinga.
Chalakaha asti.
Kutra asti.
Chalakaha vahane asti. Mishranam. Kutra asti. Mishranam patre asti.
What's the meaning?
Where is the rice?
Mishra is mixed vegetable rice. Mixed vegetable rice. Mishra, to mix. Mixed rice.
So
Pulao, is it?
Pulao or fried rice or whatever it is. It can be a mixed vegetable or mixed whatever rice. Mishranam.
Now I won't say pulao anymore. I will say mishranam.
Mishranam. Kutra asti. Mishranam patre asti. Patram is, what is the explanation for patram?
The bowl.
It is an akaranta napumsakalinga shabda. Patram. Patram. So patre will be similar to pullinga shabda. Patre. Okay. Pullinga also will be, balakaha will be balake, right? For Saptami. Did you understand? Paramanand Mohodaya?
Mohodaya.
Move forward.
Avaleha.
Avaleha.
Avaleha. Kutra asti. Avaleha. Chinabhande.
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 Chinabhande. Chinabhande asti.
Chinabhande asti.
What do you mean by that?
This is avalekaha.
Not lekaha, lehaha.
Lehaha is pickle.
Avalehaha is pickle.
So it's in the jar. Pickle is
Jar. Why it is China Bhanda?
China Bhandam.
It is a ceramic
It is the China
container.
vessels. No, we used to say the ceramic are generally associated with China. China
Clay,
ware.
China clay.
China clay. So we say China is for China. China Bhande asti. So it is in that clay jar. Okay. China ware jar. China Bhande asti. Avalehaha pickle.
Matsyaha kutra satcharati.
Sancharati.
Sancharati.
Sancharanti.
Sancharanti. Matsyaha jale sancharanti. So the fish are in the water.
Kutra sancharanti. What is the other word for swim?
Taranti.
Taranti. Sancharanti is to move around. Okay, you can use it even for people moving around. Janaha sancharanti. Janaha kutra sancharanti. Janaha. Can you come up with a word?
Udyane.
Udyane sancharanti. Udyana is garden. Janaha udyane sancharanti. Chitra mandire sancharanti. Janaha then Kridangane sancharanti. Kridangane play. Utsave sancharanti.
Apanam sancharanti.
Sorry?
Apanam sancharanti.
Apade.
Apade. In the shop. Sancharanti. Brihadapane mall. Sancharanti. Marketplace. Okay.
Kunchikaha kutra santi. Kunchikaha dware santi.
Dware or tale. Both are two different things. Dware means?
The door.
Door. Dwaram. From dwaram. Dwaram becomes dware. It's an apumsakalinga shabda. Tala.
Is the keyhole?
So talaha will be talaha or talam? Anybody?
Talam.
I think it is Talaha.
I think it is Pullinga Shabda, but that also will decline as Tale only. Even Pullinga and Napumsakalinga will decline as. One of you, if you have time, can check. Tala. I think it is Talaha. Pushpani Kutra?
Vika Santi. Pushpani Udhyani
Vikasanti.
So where are the flowers? Flowers are in the garden.
Vikasana means to bloom.
Where are the flowers blooming? So they're blooming in the garden.
Bahu samyak.
Nartakaha kutra nityanti. Nartakaha mandire nityanti. Dancers dancing. And they're dancing in the mandir.
What form of dance is this?
That I don't know.
Kathakali. Correct. Kathakali of Kerala.
बालकाः कुत्र क्रीडन् बालकाः उद्याने There are the children playing. They're playing in the, it says, I guess, the garden or the field.
In the garden, udyane. Very good.
Rotikaah kutra.
Rotikaah nasti. Rotika.
Rotika asti. Rotika
Pishtapachane.
Pishtapachane asti. Where is the roti? Is on the, I guess the, what do you call it? The
Frying
tawa.
pan, huh? What is it called? Pishtapachane. It is what we call tawa. Tawa. Correct. Tawa. It's on the tawa. Pishtapachane. Asti.
Dosha kutra asti. Dosha kutra asti. Dosha kadali parni asti. So where is the dosa? It is on the I guess the banana leaf.
Kadali parnam. Banana leaf. Kadali parne asti. All of you will feel hungry now.
Undulayah.
Indalyah. Indalyah.
Indalyah santi. Indalyah patre santi. So where is are the idlis? They are in the, I guess, is it container or?
Patram. Yeah, vessel. Patram is a Napumsakalinga, Akaranta Napumsakalinga Shabda. Patram becomes Patre in Saptami Vibhakti. Okay? Astu. I think we have covered that. Now we have certain sentences for Abhyasa. So, Dhulihi kutra asti, dhulihi asande asti. On the chair, asandaha. Dhuli is dust. So like this, you have many sentences to frame in, Saptami Vibhakti. I would, since it is already 8:21, I would like to take it in Abhyasa on Friday morning. All of you are available on Friday morning? If you are available, log in at the same time, or I will be recording. You can catch up with the recording. We will do the Abhyasa only. No new topics will be covered on Friday. So if somebody misses, it's only Abhyasa. So you can practice with the video. Okay. So we will not push it too far. I know many of you have this commitment towards time. So we will stop it now at this point. Samshaya Santiva. Do you have any doubts regarding what we studied today? Was it fine? Was it okay? So we will do Abhyasa along with, you remember we had storytelling, and we will be using these Kutra and all in the storytelling in Abhyasa Varga. How to use it in your day-to-day life. Okay? Astu. Pooja Bhagini, Prarthana Karoti. You want this thing, Prarthana screen to come up?
Mohade.
Astu. करोतु कृपया.
पूर्णमदा पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम
सर्वेभ्यः धन्यवादाः
धन्यवादः
शुक्रवासरे प्रातःकाले सार्धषड्वादने पुनर्मिलामः. So did you see all were in Saptami? Vadane, Prathakale, Shukravasare, all was in Saptami Vibhakti. All were in Saptami Vibhakti. Right? Did you see the
Kachayam
usage?
punah milama.
Shamyata?
Kachayam punah milama.
Kakshayam. Samskrita Kakshayam punar milama. Abhyasa Varge.
Abhyasa Varge.
पुनर्मिलामः.
पुनर्मिलामः.
अस्तु. धन्यवादाः.
धन्यवादः.
धन्यवादः.
धन्यवादः वाणी भगिनी. Good, you could join Vani. Vani is, by the by, she is our niece. So Vani is from Chennai. Yeah.
I joined Rukmini ma'am's class one day, but then I couldn't join her class later. So
okay. The previous Rukmini Bhagini's class was taken by me. Because she was not there, I had to take the class. I wanted to inform the people who I mean, then I thought like Deepak Mahodaya and all sits in the middle of the night, let them sleep. So I just kept quiet. So most of you log in at the odd time. So I didn't want to disturb you people. I took the class there and it was good. It was, we had a lot of abhyasa and all that because she was not available on Sunday morning. So we need lot of abhyasa. It's not the concept is clear. Most of us need lot of abhyasa. When we suddenly shift from latlakara to lrit, we are not used to. It's very easy in English, but you have to do lot of processing before doing it in Sanskritam. So that processing has to happen automatically. So we will practice that in our Shukravasara Abhyasa Varga. Okay. Astu. Dhanyavadah.
धन्यवादः.
धन्यवादः मैम.
Dhanyavadah.